Jason was my son, and today is his birthday.
Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Three-Way Thumb War. Today, we will be judging the newly released reveal demo trailer for the Unreal Engine 5 from Epic Games, which was running, apparently, on a real PS5.
Captured with HDMI.
Out of the back of the PS5.
That's unreal.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yes!
no.
Yes, I made the joke.
Oh,
What excites me is it's like it feels like it's so close. It's not close. We still got probably half a year.
Why isn't it here tomorrow?
I don't know.
I need it.
But
now.
This was our first official look of really what we would expect to see in the coming early years of next-gen console gaming.
Oh, yes.
Very
and it is
exciting.
Very exciting.
Yes.
I said exciting first. You have to pick a new word. Pick
Intriguing.
a new word.
Intriguing.
Ooh, good word.
So they started off showing this character in a cavern. And I thought the cavern looked good, but I don't know that initially it looked any better than caverns and other areas I've seen in like high-end Frostbite games or even Uncharted games. But then they kind of revealed what was behind the curtain a bit and the changes they had, and they called them Lumen
And nanite.
and nanite. And those were the two concepts. And Lumen was the lighting, and nanite was triangles. That's right. Basically,
Yep. Billions and billions of triangles.
Yes. More triangles than you can shake a stick at. And so all that meant, that sounds like it's trivial, but essentially,
It's not.
it showed an ability for developers to just basically drop in super high quality assets and use them without having to make multiple lower quality versions of that depending on how far you are away from something. And you get, when we say pop in for gaming, that's usually what it is you're waiting for something to load to make it look better as you get closer. So you get this pop in, things that kind of appear for you, or it looks ugly and then it looks better, then it looks a little better, then it's finally, oh, it's a rock. I didn't know what it was till it popped in. That's what pop in is. And then, so you had that, and you had Lumen, which was just a really fancy lighting system that looked very easy to use and very powerful.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Bounce
lighting.
Yes. And they coupled those two things together to show a very powerful demo trailer for what next-gen gaming, specifically on the PS5, might look like.
Out of an HDMI cable.
Because let's just say that Xbox Series X's own reveal event, their gameplay reveal event, was not exactly.
To be fair,
Okay,
their
let's-
third-party gameplay reveal event, they really shouldn't have said gameplay, and they probably shouldn't have led with third-party.
Let's not beat a dead horse anymore.
That's true.
Let's just step
the
on
horse-
over it.
Well, the horse isn't dead yet.
No, and they'll.
I think
I'm
it's
sure.
been beaten to death.
I'm sure Xbox will come back with a proper reveal of bigger titles and games to get back set. But this was,
They better.
again, this one wasn't even a game, right? It was a tech demo, but it was a great tech demo, because I would say that initially what you see is something that is giving you visuals and fidelity that has to rival some of the best PCs out there on a console. That's exciting in and of itself, because that gap then between consoles and PCs smaller and smaller.
Well, and what's exciting to me too is when you think about the console community, everybody who has that console will have that fidelity. Whereas with computers, depending on how good
money rules.
Yeah,
You
Money
could be
rules
running
in
on a
these.
potato and playing the same game as in the same multiplayer match as a person with 3 monitors, 75-inch monitors.
You're not getting 3 75-inch monitors. I'm just telling you that right now. If you have any ideas, get them out of your head.
I wouldn't want them. 75 inches too big for a monitor. It'd crush the table probably.
You're not my son. Bigger's always better on TVs, monitors, everything. Anyway, so I think what they did in the trailer for this was quite impressive, because they kind of rolled it out slowly. They showed you some lighting. They showed you in caverns. They
some
showed
rocks falling.
They showed this cool thing with the AI for the bugs
yes.
that they'd shy
Although
away from the
I thought
light.
they were rats.
You did think
I
they were
know,
mice,
rats?
but I just-
Mice.
See,
not
we need a
rats.
bigger monitor so you can see it better. There we go. Anyway.
I need that 75-inch TV. My eyes are getting old, and I need.
Just so you know, these two are very old.
Aw. But what I liked what they showed was that the bugs did look like they ran away naturally. Some of them would get caught in the middle. They wouldn't all run to one side. It didn't feel scripted. It felt like it was reactive to each individual bug. There just was a lot of bugs. I don't know that there was going to be that many bugs, but
Yeah.
and then they rolled into showing how detailed one statue could be.
One singular statue, and
And
it
it
was
was
very impressive.
Hugely detailed. And then they went into a room where they basically said, "Oh, we got hundreds of these statues
And
in
like
here."
500 more of these
And
statues.
it's running perfectly fine.
Right. Well, again, there's not a whole lot going on. You're just slow walking.
Yeah.
So I'm not, But then they get to the center. She does a little thing. It opens up the ceiling, and you get the lighting and the shadows playing across all these statues.
And then they say, this works not even in a small enclosed room. This works all the way out into the horizon, and the walls opening up wide. And
Well, she
they're
walked
just-
out.
Well, she
She walked out the door, and then you got to see. And then they had her fly, run, some weird stuff, but
Fall with
Flying.
style?
Falling with style.
Fall with style?
Going very fast through a crumbling, highly detailed city, arriving at a portal that had turned on, which I guess I've seen a lot of portals in games in my life. That one was really pretty. Had a lot of particle effects. That's just a very good design. I hope someone steals that and uses that somewhere, because that was a really pretty cool effect.
I hope so.
Yes.
I thought she looked cool as a character.
Yeah, I did think that the character itself looked less detailed than the entire environment around her.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit.
That was probably by design. You want the eyes on the engine, not on this character, because you're not selling a game. It's a demo. That character doesn't matter as much other than to be the agent that takes you through the world.
Yeah, you might as well have made it just a cube.
So I thought that what they did in the trailer was pretty excellent, because they
Very effective.
they showcased the benefits to developers while getting regular players excited, knowing what they have a chance and what they would expect to see and some of the benefits. And then you couple that with all the things we've heard about next gen systems, especially PS5 and the hard drive and the things you can do there. None of this was in theory using that. They were using Unreal Engine 5 and its abilities, and not all the other things on top of that would make some of these other systems even bring
Right.
more to the forefront of making
They
it a great
really
experience.
they did a good job of building your anticipation for what's to come with these new systems. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
I think so.
running
And
this
I would
engine.
say that you're going to see developers. Well, I'm sure there's some developers already have access to this. I mean, I'm sure this is not the first time a lot of them have been seeing
yeah.
it, but that's pretty exciting. It looked like you would probably be able to put together a very competent, high quality game in a fairly short amount of time.
And a very fast one, too, seeing as how fast that character was flying through the entire crumbling city. I could see, like, a racing game that used Unreal Engine 5 you could go so fast, like you could have some kind of turbo mode where you're just racing super fast, and it's like super fast reaction times, and it would run perfectly fine and smoothly.
That's what you'd hope.
What other kinds of fast, exciting games do you think could be made with a engine like this?
Are you trying to really bring out my inner Sonic fan or what?
Yes, I am.
Why? Because it would probably be the perfect engine based on what we've seen so far for something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I don't care about Sonic that much, but I assume you do.
Well, yes, that's
So
not
go
the
ahead
point.
and go ahead and go fanboy on it.
It's not the point. There's nothing to really fanboy on it anyway.
See, Big says it's not the point, but the first thing he mentioned when he'd seen that scene was, "This would be great if this was a Sonic level, and I could."
And I think one of the first things you said was like, "Oh, I want Uncharted in this."
I don't know if I said that.
Yes, you said
you
that.
did.
Oh, well, I didn't mean it then,
Yeah.
because the first party systems are going to be far more advanced, I think, than Unreal.
Well,
I would hope
I
so.
think part of it was because with all the statues and just the environment that they were showing, it was very
It's a bit
Uncharted-esque,
Uncharted-y, and it's like
yes.
they do a lot of grandiose little areas
Yeah,
that you get
yeah.
into, hyper detailed already. But it does actually excite me even more to think about the first party, developers
Mm-hmm.
really using these new consoles to their utmost power, while Unreal Engine has to, kind of work for those and then work down the stream all the way to mobile. So, they have a very scalable system, but there's going to be some compromises.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting, I think, to see how different developers apply this engine and what we as the players get to enjoy from that.
Yeah, it's very exciting to think about what could be done with something like this, and even something more powerful for a developer, a first-party developer that's specializing for the system and its unique capabilities.
Yep. So that's it. I think we got a taste of next gen. Hopefully we'll get more
good
taste
taste
soon.
And it was yummy.
A very, very big taste, hopefully.
All right. So I think we got to give our ratings. Mine's a thumbs up.
Oh, mine's definitely a thumbs up.
Mine's a thumbs up, too.
So we got 3 thumbs up. That gives it the coveted 3-way thumbs up. So we've now delivered our verdict, but what do you think? Like the video if you liked the trailer, or give it a thumbs down if you didn't. And if you want to tell us why, we'd love to know in the comments below. A friendly reminder that if you want to view today's trailer without our thoughts, then check out the link in the description below. And if you all want to stay awesome, then don't forget to watch more 3-way thumb war reviews right now.